Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. You like that? Do you like that? How about that? Caitlin Clark came through once again when it mattered most. A game winner from the GOAT, and now everybody who doubted her is going to have something new to talk about. Haters gonna hate, but greatness always finds a way. No matter what obstacles get put in front of her, Caitlin Clark keeps proving why she is one of the biggest stars in basketball. And let's talk about it. Even with all the criticism surrounding Stephanie White and the decisions being made, Caitlin Clark still delivered. The Indiana Fever got the win, and that's what matters. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit that bell notification, and let's get right into today's discussion. What are people gonna say now? Seriously. Every time Caitlin Clark responds with a performance like this, the excuses start disappearing. Some people will point to free throws, some people will point to other plays, but at the end of the day, the scoreboard tells the story. When the moment arrived, Caitlin Clark stepped up and knocked down the biggest shot of the game. I keep telling you guys, it doesn't matter how much criticism comes her way. It doesn't matter how much negativity gets thrown around. Caitlin Clark keeps moving forward. And yes, many fans were frustrated when Stephanie White kept her on the bench for an extended stretch during the second quarter. There was also that controversial foul involving Sonia Citron that had people asking questions. Those moments only added more fuel to the conversation. But despite all of that, Caitlin Clark stayed ready. She was already cooking early in the game, scoring 10 points in the first quarter and looking completely locked in. The way she was playing, it felt like she could have put up a huge scoring night against the Washington Mystics. She had the rhythm, she had the confidence, and she had control of the game whenever the ball was in her hands. Still, when the game was on the line, none of the earlier moments mattered. Caitlin Clark delivered exactly what the Indiana Fever needed. That's what stars do. That's what leaders do. She stepped up, made the shot, and sent the crowd into a frenzy. That game winner was special. It was the kind of shot that reminds everyone why Caitlin Clark is must-watch basketball. Moments like that are why fans tune in, and moments like that are why Caitlin Clark continues to build her legacy. Let's listen to her.
Caitlin, LaChina Robinson, Cheryl Miller, and Sue Bird here. Wow, what an incredible game. What did it take for your team to get over the hump in the end there?
Man, well, we found a way to make it really hard. So I guess give us credit for persevering through that and, just finding a way to win. But, man, the end of the game was fun. It was exciting. And you got to give them credit. They really battled. They kept fighting. And it just speaks to their team and the group that they have. Obviously Kiki goes down and just next man up. And, we had, I think, a 14 or 12-point lead at halftime. And they never went away. They kept battling and battling. And like you guys said earlier, they shot the ball really well. We were rotating off people. We were readying, and then they made us pay when we would rotate. So got to give them credit, but we made plays down the stretch to get the win.
Hey, Caitlin, it's Sue. Speaking of making plays down the stretch, we were just talking a little bit about the missed free throws. We're going to skip over that.
Oh,
but
no, that was terrible. That's not okay, Sue.
I am curious. That happens in the moment. You have to go back on defense. You guys create a steal. Now you get the ball back. So that redemption moment, how are you able to stay focused? You were able to find your teammate, AB, on the run for a layup. How do you stay focused, even though you had a little bit of a disappointing moment with the free throws?
Yeah, I think it's just next play. There's still 35 on the game clock, and, we know we're definitely going to get the ball back. So I think just one stop, and I think it was a 1-point game at that point. So, and then got the run-out layup and kind of made a dig and then made Shakira. I don't know if she got the shot off or just turned it over, but just keep fighting. 35 seconds is a lot of time. That's in basketball. It's a lot of time left, especially with the amount of timeouts and resets we have now. So, just kept fighting, and then obviously we make the layup. We come down and foul, and then I go to the free throw line and miss. And then we drop a play. But those are plays we work on literally every single day in practice. So it was a great pass by Sophie. She's been great in late game situations, especially side outs, and she made a great pass.
Caitlin, this is Cheryl. Congratulations. I knew as soon as you were turning and just gathering yourself on that shot that was going down. It's probably the best shot.
I almost was too open. I was the best look I had all night. So.
But I'm saying in your rhythm and your swing and everything else, but it was an incredible shot. But I really want you to just talk about your team's defense, because I think you guys have defensively have gotten better, but you're still not putting it collectively together throughout an entire game. What do you see?
Yeah, we try to do a lot of different stuff, and they're going to hunt matchups a lot with me. and they have a lot of strong physical guards. And I think we had a little bit more success when I was guarding the ball, and we were trying to get into some more traps and hedges and, but like I said earlier, when, they spray the ball and, we're giving up certain people to shoot, like there's things you'll live with and then they make them, like that's just what it is sometimes. But also we can be a lot better. I think our physicality, like I think they were 10 for 15 at one point in the third quarter when they went on that run. Like, that just can't happen. That's just how you let teams back into the game. And if we would have started the third quarter a little bit better, especially on the defensive end, like, it would have put us in a position to not have to make a late game shot, even though it was exciting for everybody in the arena and for you guys and for everybody at home. I don't always want to have to do that. But
yeah,
I guess.
We can't lie, Kayla. We were having a blast in here, okay? Just so you know, at your expense.
Yeah, I'll let it slide then. But no, I mean, we can be a lot better, and we try a lot of different things. But they're, like I said this pregame, they're a really good screening and cutting team. That's what they hang their hat on, and then they have post players that make plays. And when they shoot the ball like that, it's tough to guard.
Caitlin, can you talk about Lexi Hull a little bit? I mean, she only took 3 shots, but perfect from the field. Felt like some very timely scoring opportunities. She also did great defensively. And this is a player I think last year really showed that you can count on her. She's really started to develop into a player that you can count on. So what is it like playing with her and then having that role player that you know what you're going to get from them?
Yeah, I mean, Lexi's one of those players, she doesn't care how many points you score, and that's sometimes rare in this league. And she's going to show up and do all the dirty work. She's going to dive on the floor for loose balls. She's going to get rebounds. She's going to take a charge. We stat a lot of things that don't show up in the box score, and it seems like literally every category Lexi wins, whether that's charges taken, whether that's deflections, anything like that. So, I mean, it's a player everybody wants to have on their team, and we're really lucky we have her. She hit a huge 3 there. I think she scored 5 points there in the fourth quarter. She hit the huge 3 at the beginning of the fourth and then made the really tough finish on Shakira there, I think in the middle of the fourth. So just a fearless player. We'll put her line on the body for anybody, and that's the type of people you want on your team. So, I think the more we can have her on the court, the more success we're going to have.
Lexi was absolutely great, and you were clutch, Caitlin Clark. And for that reason, you are back in Club Dub. Welcome back.
Thank God.
I believe you are
Let's get
a
it going
two-timer
now.
at this point. It was
We get
so
some threes
fun.
for the Club Dub?
Right, can we get some threes in the
You're
air?
throwing all kinds of
Let's
threes
go.
out there.
Come on, there we go. That's what we're talking
It was
about.
an absolute thriller in the district. The Mystics clawed back down 17, but Caitlin Clark with the dagger from deep and the fever back in the win column and reminding